Hello, Motion Mystique Stories here. Today I'm going to unravel to you a movie called Apocalypto. The movie begins in the Mesoamerican rainforest. Some tribesmen are on their hunting expedition. They use their hunting skills and prowess to direct the tapir to a trap that they have prepared. The tapir gets right where they want it and the trap snaps, piercing through its body. The hunters are Jaguar, his father Flint Sky, and their fellow tribesmen. They have hunted in this forest for as long as they can remember. Jaguar gets to the tapir and finishes it off. They get it off the trap and begin slaughtering it. Among these hunters is a guy called Blunt, who has been unable to get his wife pregnant for a long time. Jaguar and his friends have been tricking him after every hunt to eat the tapir's balls so that he can get his wife pregnant. Blunt is tired of eating the testicles and wonders how long he has to keep on eating them. They all watch him with mischievous looks as he struggles to eat the animal's testicles. They all burst out laughing, and finally Jaguar admits that they have been lying to him and the balls are useless. Blunt is enraged and jumps on Jaguar to fight him. Jaguar's father, Flint Sky, knocks the fight off. He takes Blunt aside and offers him some so-and-so leaves, which he assures him are powerful and will help him get his wife pregnant. Blunt wants to try it immediately, but Flint Sky tells him to use it before getting intimate with his wife. As they are busy sharing the meat, Jaguar senses something is off. The rest follow his lead and get ready to see what he has seen. From within the bushes, a group of different tribespeople emerge. They are refugees fleeing from war and devastation. The bedraggled band of strangers look tired and fear is written all over their faces. They ask for passage through the forest. The leader of the strangers reports that their village has been destroyed. They are traveling to go and seek a new beginning somewhere else. They are allowed to pass though. Flint Sky sees the dire effect these fearful souls have on his son and the other hunters. He warns them that fear is a sickness that will crawl into their souls and they must not bring it into the village. Later that night, the tribe gathers around an elder who tells a prophetic story about a being who is consumed by an emptiness that cannot be satisfied, despite having all the gifts of the world offered to him. The being will continue blindly taking until there is nothing left in the world for him to take, and the world is no more. That being is mankind. During his sleep, Jaguar has a very strange dream. He dreams of the man they had encountered in the forest the previous day, leading his people to seek new beginnings. The man's chest has a deep cut, and he holds his beating heart in his hands. He tells Jaguar to run. Then Jaguar wakes from his sleep. A dog barks in the distance. He senses that something is not right. A few minutes later, the village is attacked by Mayan raiders led by Zero Wolf, and many are killed, including Flint Sky, who is killed by the sadistic raider Middle Eye. During the attack, Jaguar hides both his pregnant wife and their young son Turtles in a hole. He then joins his fellow villagers to help try fighting off the attackers. Jaguar almost kills Middle Eye before he is captured. In the aftermath, the raiders round up the surviving villagers who are forced on a long march through the jungle. Meanwhile, Jaguar's wife and their son Turtles remain trapped in the hole. The children of the captured villagers follow them for a distance until they reach a big river. The captives walk through the river and the kids are left behind to survive on their own. Along the way, the raiders and their captives encounter raised forests and vast fields of failed maize crops. They also come across villages decimated by an unknown disease. They then encounter a girl with smallpox who is shunned by the prisoners and the warriors as she delivers a rant about the coming blackness of the day. The infected little girl prophesies the end of the Mayan world. They also come across a mine where captives are being overworked like donkeys. Some are sick from the harsh conditions of the mine. Arriving in the apocalyptic Mayan city, we see that the society is in a decline. The prisoners are being taken to a huge city filled with very rich and very poor people. Arriving in the city, the captives are divided. The women are sold into slavery, while the men are painted with blue powder. They are then herded into the central plaza, and then forced to climb to the top of the pyramid. There they are to be sacrificed to the gods as a means of ending the drought and the hard times. The high priest performs a ritual that involves cutting the hearts from the chests of the victims and then chopping off their heads, which are tossed down the steps to the cheering masses below. Here the Mayan religion is a bloody affair that does nothing to mitigate the violent impulses of human beings. Jaguar Paw's moment to be sacrificed arrives. Blunt tells him to be strong and wishes him goodbye. But Jaguar Paw tells him that he won't be dying today. As Jaguar Paw is laid out on the altar, a solar eclipse occurs, and the Mayans take the event as an omen that the gods are satisfied, thereby sparing the remaining captives. However, the remaining captives are taken by the raiders to their barracks to be used as target practice. The raiders offer them freedom if they can dodge the arrows, spears and rocks thrown at them. Zero Wolf's son, Cut Rock, is told to go to the end of the field to finish off the wounded survivors who might make it that far. The first pair is Blunt and another man. These ones are easily struck down. Jaguar Paw follows thereafter with the man from the forest encounter. The man is hit by an arrow from behind which comes out through his mouth. Jaguar Paw is also wounded, drawing the attention of Cut Rock. However, Cut Rock is then distracted by the earlier wounded Blunt, who hasn't died yet. This sacrifice allows Jaguar Paw to fatally wound Cut Rock and escape. An enraged Zero Wolf leads his men to hunt down Jaguar Paw. Reaching the jungle, Jaguar Paw uses its natural resources to kill his pursuers one by one. Jaguar Paw kills the first man by the help of a jaguar which is chasing him down. He leads it towards the warriors and it kills the first on its way. The other warriors spear it to death. Jaguar comes across a mighty waterfall as he tries to escape his pursuers. He has no choice to jump. Zero Wolf is willing to do anything to revenge his son's death. One of his warriors is reluctant to take the jump and Zero stabs him and throws him down the fall. The other warriors have no option but to jump as well. One of them hits his head on a rock down the waterfall and dies. The others make it. In the forest, he collects a swarm of bees and throws it at the warrior who are after him. This helps to give him some time to devise his next strategy. He kills the next warrior by extracting poison from a poisonous frog and stinging him with thorns dipped in this poison with the help of a blowpipe. As for Middle Eye, he bludgeons him with a stone hatchet. Zero Wolf is lured into the trap that was used to kill the tapir in the beginning of the movie. He is impaled by a large wooden spike. The last two raiders continue to pursue Jaguar Paw on the outskirts of his village. Reaching the shores amidst a heavy downpour, all three are shocked and stunned to witness the arrival of Spanish conquistadors. While the two raiders go to meet the foreigners, Jaguar Paw races back to his village and rescues his family who are being drowned by the downpour. Jaguar Paw is also overjoyed to see his infant son, who was born underwater. Later, the reunited family gazes at the Spanish ships. Jaguar Paw chooses not to approach the foreigners, and they depart to start a new life in the forest, away from both the decadent Mayans and the Spanish. That's all for this video. See you in the next movie. Talk to us in the comments and give this video a like.